Hello world, it's your boy Swabby Dodden. Owner operator Perfect Touch Auto Glass. Here today we're working on a 2012 Toyota Corolla. We're going to begin with a little bit of glass preparation. You want to go ahead and check out your, first thing you want to do, when you get to the customer's location, you want to check out their windshield. You want to check out your windshield, make sure you got the right part. Then once you do that, just prep the glass. Then I'm moving along. I already removed the wipers and the cowl. You want to take your time and find your little insertion points. You really want to take your time, but you got to remember these are the customer's vehicle. Next to their home rent or mortgage, their vehicle is their next prized possession, so you definitely want to take your time with that. And I'm coming through with the 1/2 inch cold knife, and I'm taking my time, and I'm sliding the cold knife down. For you inexperienced technicians, you might want to readjust your body and pull rather than push. But remember to take your time. There's no rush with this. You know, every windshield or auto glass that you do, you gain experience. And even though I'm pulling the cold knife, I'm always thinking about the next step. You know what I'm saying? What's next? And you know, you just work it and take your time. And if you are a small business owner, or if you are a big business owner and you want your company information advertised on one of my videos, please send your information to www.ptagrva.com, and I definitely advertise it in my video because I'm all about sharing the love. We out here in Richmond, Virginia. And once again, you know, these videos are for inexperienced auto glass technicians and for people who just want to do it themselves, or they just want to learn the industry. And that's what all my videos are for. I got over 90 videos at the current moment where I give you little tech tips and methods on how to install auto glass. These are tutorial videos. Definitely watch them, comment. Hopefully you can learn something. And I'm always for learning, because if you're not learning, you're not progressing. And good or bad, you always gain experience. So I'm coming through with my extractor, and I'm taking time. It's flat side, glass side. And the reason for that is when it's flat side, glass side, then the glass cuts up towards, the blade cuts up towards the glass and not down towards the dash. And you want to take your time, you want to angle, you want to, it get to a point when you start feeling the vehicle. You can feel everything. I really can't explain it. You have to figure that out for yourself. And you know, take your time and cut that polyurethane loose from that dash. And then, you know, moving right along to the other side. Take your time, get up in there. And don't squeeze on that trigger until you have your blade positioned exactly where you want to have it positioned, because you don't want to squeeze that trigger before you have your blade where you want it, because you end up cutting something. Then once you get that cut loose, then just remove the glass, set it somewhere safe and out the way. Once again, I always come through with my scraper. I'm always going to scrape the top and the side, because you know that works best for me. Some technicians like to use a long knife all the way around, and some technicians like to use a scraper all the way around. I like to work both tools. I like to use my modified scraper to do the tops and to do the sides. And this is the first time this windshield has been replaced. Reason, how could I tell? You can usually tell by the urethane. It'll have minor imperfections as to when it's been replaced before. The urethane would be wavy. You can tell that it's been altered and moved around. Anyway, coming along, taking my time. I can't reiterate taking your time when you're cutting on these people's vehicles. It will save you a lawsuit and money out your pocket. I love it when I hear that. That's that money. That's that money right there. So I'm gonna pause this video for one moment and get to that real quick. But I'm back. Okay, and I did. I was able to schedule that appointment with that back glass. That's for 2005 Dodge K1500 back glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one of these upcoming days. But back to this video. So I just did the bottom with the long knife. Now you want to come through and you want to clean up your work. You want to clean up your work because you want to clean pinch well when you're laying down the new application of adhesive. Clean the dash, clean the pinch well. Get ready to because you passed the halfway mark and now you're going downhill. You want to clean the dash. Get ready to prep the windshield. And like I said, I use primeless adhesive, so I do not have to activate. I do not have to activate the windshield, but I like to activate the windshield because it's just force habit. Extra, you can never go with going an extra mile. So that's usually what I do when I'm working on my customer's vehicle. I love going an extra mile. And then, glass preparation. I know I got the right part, so I checked it. That was one of the first things I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the windshield. Come out here in Richmond, Virginia. It's fall, and the leaves are falling, and all types of particles and stuff are just flying across this beautiful breezy air. Cleaning the windshield. This vehicle is actually from Florida, so they actually didn't have an inspection sticker. I ain't getting involved with that, but there was no inspection sticker. But I removed all the old stickers from the cracked windshield and just transferred it over to the new windshield. Now I'm coming through, and I'm about to activate this windshield and prime the pinch well. Tech tip, if you're using a bottle applicator, whether it's an activator or a primer, do not double dip. That's just like going to a little Super Bowl party or something and you got chip and dip. Do not double dip, because when you double dip, you contaminate. And when you contaminate, that you lose. We talking about additional 2 weeks. If you don't double dip, we're talking about an additional 2 to 3 weeks of product versus you double dipping and that product only lasting 2 weeks. So don't double dip. The product will last longer. So get your hands on a bag of Daubers here in Richmond. They're like $7 to $8 a bag. Get yourself a 100 pack for $7, $8. Don't double dip, and then you're good to go. Well, in this case, I'm priming. Even though I didn't need to prime the bottom, I'm priming the bottom above the previous adhesive layout, because like I illustrated in the other videos, when I run the top, I run it low. When I run the side, I run it smack down the middle. When I run the bottom, I run it high. This will account This will account for the adjustments of the windshield when I lay it in. It won't go on the inside, it won't go on the outside. And with most technicians, I get them warranty with these Toyotas because there's no bottom pinch well really. It just drop. They get those rings, those air leak rings. But if you run the glue high above the previous adhesive, then when the windshield slide down, it'll still be laying on the windshield. And of course, I'm running my infamous machine B, round B. And you know, I've been doing this. I've been running this B for like 12 some odd years. I haven't came across an issue yet. I definitely do recommend this method over the VB. And you know, moving along, changing the bottom. When you change tubes, use the same tip. Don't cut two tips because the dimensions. This is tech tip. Don't cut two tips because the dimensions of those tips will not be the same. No one's perfect. So use the same tip so you can get the same bead width and dimensions out your ring. Now you can see it, I'm laying it high. If you can see it, I'm laying it high above the old adhesive ring. So if she slide down, she'll still be on the windshield. And then you know you want to come through and you want to join up. You want to join up everything. And I like to do the round bead because when I'm running it and I don't exactly like where I want to be and I want to make adjustments, I can just tap it up and that round bead it'll move with me. You see how I'm doing? I was like, let me just get it over these little holes because most of these vehicles got these clip holes when they put these new windshields in, or they put these dealer glasses in. They come with setting tips, and you want to make sure that adhesive is over that, because that can cause a leak. You got some people who will glue over that hole, try to seal that hole up and stuff like that. You don't gotta do all that stuff right there. Just run a good bead. Just run a good bead. And when you run that VB, when you run that VB, you can't make those adjustments. You just can't. Because it can't roll. The bead can't roll. Because you running the VB and you running the bead on the pinch wheel. So once you run it, that's it. You might could take a fiber stick and adjust the triangle part, but you just messing it. It's an air leak coming. Don't even worry about it. You got a leak coming. But you run that machine bead, you can make the adjustments. And, you know, I always stick my passenger side corner in, and then I read that VIN notch. Then I'm not pressing it in. I'm just setting the glass down, putting tape on the driver's side just to hold it in place, make my adjustments on the passenger side. Then when I feel like I'm looking good, then I go ahead and I give it a press out, not a smack down. This is not wrestling. I'm giving it a simple press out, not a smack down. And that's basically it. That's basically it when it comes to installing windshields, and everything is repetitive. You know, just take your time. The more and more you do it, the more easier and fluently it comes to you. It gets to the point that you dreaming replacing windshield. And when you get to that point, then I can honestly say you there. Once again, that's how you install a windshield in a 2012 Toyota Camry. If you like my video, or if you don't like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can receive those updated videos on how to install windshields and other auto glass, and get those fine tech tips to help you better your skill ship and become a better technician. And once again, If you are a business owner and you would like for your business to be advertised in one of my videos, please shoot me your detail and I will definitely include it in my upcoming videos and, you know, share the success. Once again, Swabby Dobby with Perfect Touch Auto Glass in Richmond, Virginia. You know.